The biology lecture hall was packed with students from across the collective. Delicate silicon-based corals occupied the upper rows, while aquatic thalassians floated in specialized water pods. The crystalline krells hummed softly, their neural networks already engaged with the lesson material. Professor Zikrath, a gentle Etherian known for his calm demeanor, had invited a human to give a presentation on Deathworlder biology. The topic seemed straightforward enough: comparative physiology of apex predators from hostile worlds. The human, Marcus, stood at the podium wearing a standard academy uniform. He was unremarkable by appearance, just another visiting exchange student. The assembled students barely registered his presence. Today, Professor Zikrath began, we will explore how life adapts to extreme environmental pressures. Our guest, Marcus from Earth, represents a species evolved on what we call a death world. A planet with crushing gravity, extreme weather, and predators at every level of the food chain. Marcus nodded and began his presentation. Earth is brutal, he said simply. To survive, humans developed extraordinary biological redundancy. He pulled up a holographic display showing human skeletal structure. Our bones are dense and reinforced. We can survive falls that would liquefy most species. We have multiple backup systems for every critical organ. The students listened with polite interest. This was standard biological adaptation. Then Marcus moved to the next section, rapid healing. Watch this, he said calmly. He pulled up a knife from beneath the podium. Several students gasped, but Professor Zikrath remained composed. This had been arranged. Marcus made a clean cut across his forearm. Blood welled immediately. The aquatic thalassians made distressed clicking sounds. Several corals began to vibrate with anxiety. What you're observing is hemostasis, Marcus explained, holding his arm up so everyone could see. Our blood coagulates rapidly. The wound will close within minutes, leaving only minimal scarring. In 3 weeks, you won't see any trace of injury. But the pain, a student ventured. Irrelevant, Marcus replied. We can function through pain. It's a tool, not a disability. He moved to the next slide, immune system redundancy. Humans carry trillions of bacteria in our digestive system, he continued. We can consume foods that would kill most species. We have multiple immune response mechanisms, antibody production systems, and cellular regeneration capabilities that seem excessive to more developed species. A Krell student interrupted, her crystalline form shimmering with agitation. Why would evolution create such waste? Because on Earth, Marcus said, you never know what will try to kill you. Disease, poison, starvation, our bodies adapted to survive anything. We have backup systems for our backup systems. He showed a sequence of images: human muscle density, lung capacity, cardiovascular efficiency, neurological plasticity. Each adaptation seemed designed to maximize survival in an impossibly harsh environment. Then he addressed pain tolerance. Humans evolved to keep functioning despite injury, Marcus explained. We have natural pain suppression mechanisms. A human can run on a broken leg, think clearly while bleeding, survive wounds that would cause instant shock in other species. A Thalassian student, floating in perfect comfort in temperature-controlled water, made a distressed sound. This is inhumane. It's survival, Marcus corrected. He concluded with a demonstration. He flexed his arm, making his muscles contract visibly. Our muscles are efficient weapons. We're built for explosive violence, sprinting, climbing, throwing with devastating accuracy. We can generate force for sustained periods without exhaustion. He dropped to the ground and performed 200 push-ups without stopping, his breathing steady throughout. When he stood, he showed no signs of strain. The biology lecture hall had descended into shocked silence. Several students looked genuinely traumatized. One coral student, a delicate being whose entire species preferred to communicate through gentle bioluminescence, had fainted, their crystalline form going dim. 3 more students followed, unable to process what they were witnessing. Professor Zickrath looked at Marcus with newfound respect and something like fear. "You understand," the professor said slowly, "that many students will have nightmares about this." Marcus shrugged. "On Earth, this is just normal. We consider ourselves fragile compared to many predators. But compared to most species in the collective?" He flexed his arm again. "We're walking weapons designed by evolution to survive anything." The remaining conscious student stared at the human with a mixture of fascination and terror. For the first time, they truly understood what a Deathworlder was.